Welcome back to the channel, soap fans. If you're a die-hard follower of The Bold and the Beautiful, or even if you're just dipping your toes into the dramatic waters of daytime TV, you're in for a treat today. We're diving deep, really deep, into the latest spoilers that are buzzing all over the internet and fan forums. These hints suggest that Katie Logan Spencer, portrayed by the incredibly talented Heather Tom, might be on the verge of making some game-changing hires for her brand new fashion house, simply called Logan. And get this, she's potentially bringing on board both the artistic newcomer Dylan, played by Sydney Bullock, and her own son, Will Spencer, brought to life by Crew Morrow. This isn't just a simple staffing decision. Oh no, this has the potential to ignite fireworks, especially in the budding romance between Will and Electra Forrester, who's played by the fresh-faced Linnea Grace. Drama? Check. Jealousy? Double check. Family feuds? You bet. If you're new around here, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button right now. It's free, and it helps the channel grow. Don't forget to smack that bell icon so you get notified every time I drop a new B&B recap, spoiler breakdown, or wild prediction video. All right, let's not waste any more time. Grab your coffee, settle in, and let's unpack this juicy spoiler from every possible angle. We're going long today because there's so much to cover. Character backstories, potential plot twists, fan theories, and how this fits into the bigger picture of the show. By the end, you'll feel like you've binge-watched a whole season. First off, let's talk about Katie Logan Spencer herself. She's not just any character on The Bold and the Beautiful. She's a survivor, a fighter, and honestly, one of the most layered personalities in the entire soap opera universe. Heather Tom has been embodying Katie since way back in 2007, and let me tell you, she's nailed every single emotional beat. Remember when Katie first appeared on the scene? She was the younger sister of Brooke and Donna Logan, coming from a family that's basically the epicenter of all the drama in Los Angeles. Katie started off as this sweet, somewhat insecure woman who was dealing with health issues right from the get-go. Her heart problems were no joke. They led to a transplant storyline that had viewers on the edge of their seats. And then there were her marriages. Oh boy, the marriages to Bill Spencer. Bill, played by Don Diamond, is the ultimate bad boy tycoon, and their relationship has been a roller coaster of passion, betrayal, and redemption. They've tied the knot multiple times, only to have it unravel due to affairs, custody battles, and corporate intrigue. Katie's been through the ringer with Bill, cheating scandals involving her own sister Brooke, fights over their son Will, and even attempts on her life in some of the more intense plots. But Katie always bounces back. She's resilient, smart, and has this quiet strength that makes her a fan favorite. After all those years in PR at Forrester Creations, where she handled everything from scandals to launches, she got the boot amid the fallout from the Luna Nozawa mess. Luna, if you're catching up, is the character who's been at the center of paternity twists and family secrets. Katie's firing wasn't just a plot point, it was a catalyst for her to strike out on her own. Now with secret backing from Eric Forrester, yes, the patriarch himself, who's apparently designing for her under the radar, Katie's launching Logan. It's a bold move, pun intended, because it's directly competing with Forrester Creations, the fashion empire that's been the show's backbone since 1987. Building a fashion house from scratch? That's no small feat. Katie needs talent, and she needs it yesterday. She's got vision, she's got connections, but staffing is key. Enter Dylan and Will, two young guns who could be the spark Logan needs, but also the match that lights the fuse on some explosive personal drama. Now, let's shift gears to Dylan. This character, brought to the screen by Sydney Bullock, is a breath of fresh air in the B&B lineup. She's new, she's mysterious, and she's got that artistic vibe that's perfect for shaking things up. Dylan was introduced not too long ago, and her backstory is heartbreakingly real. She was essentially homeless, living out of her car, scraping by with odd jobs, and her passion for art. It's a storyline that resonates in today's world, where young people are hustling just to make ends meet. Electra Forrester and Will Spencer stumbled upon her situation and, being the kind-hearted souls they are, at least on the surface, offered her a place to crash at the beach house. The beach house, for those who might not remember, is that iconic location where so many romantic entanglements have played out over the years. Think steamy encounters and late-night confessions. Dylan's been staying there, but it's not all smooth sailing. She's talented, no doubt about it. Her artwork has been hinted at in episodes, showing sketches and designs that scream creativity. Recently, Electra and Will tried to hook her up with a job at Forrester Creations. They pitched her for the receptionist position, talking to Steffi about it. Steffi, played by Jacqueline McInnes Wood, is the no-nonsense co-CEO who's always juggling family loyalty and business smarts. But that job went to someone else. Classic soap opera tease, right? There was talk of an internship, but Dylan needs stability. She needs a paycheck that can cover rent, food, and maybe even some art supplies. She's not looking for handouts, she's looking for opportunity. And that's where Katie comes in. Katie is in full scramble mode for Logan. She's poaching talent left and right, or at least trying to. Dylan's artistic background? It's a goldmine for a fashion house. Fashion isn't just about sewing fabrics, it's about vision, trends, and innovation. Dylan could bring fresh ideas, maybe street art-inspired prints or unconventional color palettes that set Logan apart from Forresters' more traditional elegance. Imagine if Will, who's got that insider connection as Katie's son, suggests Dylan to his mom. "Hey mom, check out Dylan's portfolio, it's killer." Katie, being the savvy businesswoman she is, would jump on it. She's not one to let talent slip away. In fact, in past episodes, Katie's shown her knack for spotting potential. Remember when she mentored younger employees at Forrester? This could be her chance to build a team that's loyal to her from day one. But hiring Dylan isn't just about business, it's personal. Dylan's integration into the Spencer-Forrester circle has already stirred the pot, and moving her into a professional role at Logan could turn up the heat even more. Speaking of portfolios, let's imagine what Dylan's work might look like. Based on the show's descriptions, she's got a raw, edgy style, perhaps influenced by urban graffiti or modern abstract art. In a fashion context, that could translate to bold patterns on dresses, asymmetrical cuts, or even eco-friendly materials with artistic twists. Logan's line is aiming to be modern, inclusive, and competitive. Forrester has its ridge designs, its hope for the future line, but Logan could carve out a niche for younger, trendier demographics. Hiring Dylan would be a smart move strategically. But let's not forget the human element. Dylan's desperation for a job adds layers to her character. She's not entitled, she's grateful. In recent scenes, we've seen her bonding with Will and Electra, helping with the little haze, sharing laughs, but also those subtle moments of tension, like when she watched Will exercise. Innocent? Maybe, but in Soapland, nothing is ever truly innocent. If Katie hires her, Dylan gets stability, but she also gets proximity to Will in a new setting. The office environment at Logan would be intimate. Brainstorming sessions, late-night sketching designs, team-building outings. It's the perfect setup for misunderstandings or budding attractions. And Katie? She'd be thrilled. As a mother, she wants to support young talent, especially someone who's overcome hardships. Heather Tom's portrayal of Katie often highlights her empathy. Think back to her advocacy for heart health awareness or her support for family members in crisis. This hire could showcase Katie's softer side while advancing her ambitious goals. On the flip side, there's Will Spencer. Oh, Will. Crew Morrow is doing a fantastic job stepping into this role, which was previously played by child actors. Will's grown up now, interning at Forrester Creations, learning the ropes of the fashion world, but his position there is precarious. Why? Because the Logan-Forrester rivalry is heating up like never before. Will's caught in the middle, son of Katie Logan and Bill Spencer, but working for the enemy, so to speak. Ridge Forrester, played by Thorsten Kaye, recently gave Will a pep talk, assuring him that he's not like his dad and his job is safe. Ridge said something along the lines of, "You're not your father, Will. We value you here." But words are cheap in soaps, and tensions are mounting. Spoilers are hinting at a breaking point. Maybe Will overhears Ridge or Steffi bad-mouthing Katie, calling her opportunistic or worse. Will's loyal to his mom. He's defended her before. Remember the custody battles when he was younger? Those scars run deep. If he walks out of Forrester in a huff, where does he go? Spencer Publications with Dad? Bill would love that. He's always pushing for Will to join the family business, but Will's tasted fashion, and he likes it. Katie recruiting him makes perfect sense. "Come work for me, son," she might say. "Use what you've learned at Forrester to help Logan thrive. It's our family legacy now." Will's insider knowledge, designs he's seen, processes he's learned, could give Logan a leg up. It's corporate espionage light, but in soaps, it's fair game. Hiring Will would be a coup for Katie, but it also means throwing him into close quarters with Dylan. The beach house is one thing, shared living space with boundaries, but an office, that's daily interaction, shared projects, perhaps even travel for fashion shows. Electra isn't Logan, she's tied to Forrester, so she'd be left imagining the worst. Let's delve into Electra Forrester for a moment. Linnea Grace is bringing this character to life with such youthful energy and vulnerability. She's the niece of Ivy Forrester, but she's forging her own path. Her relationship with Will is one of the show's newer romantic pairings, sweet, tentative, but already tested. They met under dramatic circumstances, and their chemistry is undeniable. But Dylan's arrival has introduced jealousy. Electra laid down rules. Dylan stays in her room when Electra's away on business. But Dylan pushed boundaries, watching Will exercise, helping with the baby Hayes, innocent acts that feel loaded. Electra's insecurities are relatable. She's young, in a new relationship, and now there's this attractive artist living under the same roof.